My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beautiful Lord Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Sai Ram to all. More stories of Swamini will continue a bit later. Today I'm going to speak about how I got started into building my school and the orphanage for poor children. When Sai Prasanna was born and she was a little baby, when I used to take her for darshan, many times Swami used to make fun of me. He would say, "What is this? No shame. Every day a new child. Today a boy, tomorrow a girl." And I was very stunned because I did not understand what Swami was talking about. I had my daughter 9 years after my son was born, and that too I shared the story of how Swami gave the mango and the miracle happened, and an old soul was given to me. And Swami named her and did all those things for my little girl. And a few years later, and of course, after my baby was born, I got myself sterilized because I had no intention of having any other child after this. So this Swami saying every day a new child, I had forgotten about it. And then once a Sai Plaza was built and everything was ready, and I was waiting for the birthday for the people to fill up my hotel. And that is when Swami came in my dream and he told me, Sai Plaza is not built for you to make money. It is for my children because they are waiting. So I sort of understood that there is something happening in the future. And then when Swamini came and I met her in 1996, she came with me and she walked on my land in Brahmanapalli. And she went into a meditative state, and then she told me, yes, this is where you will build an orphanage, an old age home, and many things. You will build a Sai community here. And she said, Swami has big plans for you. You will find devotees all staying here in harmony. But first, now you must get ready to start the orphanage and the old age, the school for poor children. Actually, in Puttaparthi in those days, there was no school for poor children. All the schools charged fees, and there were many children from laborers and workers who could not afford to send them to school. At this time, Sai Plaza was built and it was busy, and so many foreigners and devotees were visiting, which I already shared with you. One day, my friend Liba, she came and told me, Jayashree, there is a orphanage on Samadhi Road run by a lady from UK named Sylvie. She has many children. Let us go and see her. So Liba and I went and we met this lady, and there were like more than 30 children in 3 small rooms. They studied there, ate there, and slept in those little rooms. And she was alone and she was taking care of them. She was a wonderful, wonderful lady, so dedicated and loving to these little children. So when I was there with Liba, I felt from Swami to ask them if they would come to Sai Plaza for Christmas. And Sylvie was more than happy, and she said, of course, you can take them to the hotel for Christmas. So we decided, okay, this year we are going to celebrate with the children in the hotel. There would be no party for the guests and the devotees. Normally we used to have those big functions, Christmas tree decorations and big Christmas, celebration in the hotel. Then when we went back, I told Liba that, let us do one thing. Let us go and get new clothes stitched for them. So we went back the next day with the tailor, had them all measured, and we got a new pair of clothes made for all the 30 children. And I told Sylvie that I wanted them to come Christmas morning and spend the day with us, the children, and she were invited to come. 2 days before this, I had a dream from Swami, and he said, okay, the clothes are now ready. But what I would like you to do is bring all the children to the hotel, open up one empty apartment and give them a nice bath. all the 30 children, boys and girls and everything. You organize it with your friends. So what happened was, I went and told Sylvie that I needed the children to be brought early, after 7 o'clock to the hotel. And she said, fine. So what we did was, I told Liba that, this is what we are going to do. And I had other friends, devotees from London and UK and the US, and so many students who were here there for the Christmas time. So I told a few of them that this is what we are planning to do, and the children would first be given a bath, and then they can put on their new clothes, and then we will celebrate the Christmas in our lobby. So all arrangements were made. I had an apartment opened up which had 2 bathrooms, so that the boys and the girls could be given baths separately. We made all arrangements, oil and soap and shampoos and of course towels and nail cutters and everything, to give them a proper bath. So that evening, the day before this, in the evening when Liba came back from Bhajan, she was waving a pair of gloves in my face, and she said, Jayashree, look what I got. Then I was sort of surprised. I asked, what is the gloves for? She said, oh, I went and met my friends and I told them that we were planning to give bath to this orphans tomorrow morning in the hotel. And they told her, Liba, be careful. You don't know what all disease these children have. So you better we have some kitchen gloves. You take them and put them on, whoever is there with you, and then you give them a bath. So Liba was waving this gloves. I didn't say anything. That night, I have a dream of Swami, and Swami was sort of furious, He said, what? You're going to use gloves to bathe those little children? Swami was really serious. He said, do not forget, that is my little body that you're going to give a bath tomorrow morning. Would you use gloves to bathe your own children? And I didn't say anything. I just fell at his feet and I told, I'm very sorry, Swami. It will not happen. It will not happen. I understand. I will explain to the other friends. And so the next day morning, when the children all came, we had some 4 or 5 of my friends to help with this bathing stuff, And what happened was, Liba had his gloves ready, and I took her aside and told her what Swami said, and she was aghast. She said, oh my God, sorry Swami, sorry Swami. And what happened was, in the meantime, the children found the gloves and they were playing catch with it, tossing it around from one to the other and having fun. Then, of course, we got started with the bath. The children were all undressed and the boys were in one room and the girls in the other. And then we put oil on their body, and one by one they were taken into the bathroom and given a nice bath, scrubbed clean, shampoo, and their head all washed properly. And one was ready with a towel to dry them up, and there was another one ready to cut their nails and clean their ears and then powder their little bodies and then only put on the new clothes. And we were shocked to find that some of the children had very bad abused marks on their bodies. We won't go into that because I have no idea how it has happened, but many children were, really, really in a bad shape. So anyway, we cleaned them up. They all had bath and they were looking so sweet, and smelling like little children, all baby powder and hair combed, and some of them had their hair trimmed, and they had put on their beautiful new clothes and they were all ready. So we took them down to the lobby, and of course there were guests in the hotel who were all very happy to these children. The Christmas tree was set up, And I had asked the children what they wanted for their lunch, and they wanted cake and ice cream and pulao and the usual things, samosas and laddus and everything. So there was a very big feast arranged for them. They ate to their heart's content, and after that they were all seated in our beautiful lobby, and I put on the TV and we put on some videos of Tom and Jerry and all those cartoons. The children had a wonderful time. Among all these children, there was a little boy named Durgesh, and he was a little older than them. And from day one, he started calling me Amma. And when the show was over and they were all going back, Durgesh came up to me and he hugged me and he said, Amma, I want to stay with you. I did not know what to say, uh, but I couldn't make a commitment at that time. But actually, Durgesh was the one who got me started into this orphanage business. More to continue. I hope you enjoyed the story. Sai Ram, Swami bless you all.